By Officer Anthony Boley. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Great. So this is a great event that you guys do year after year. The person who takes home the coveted prize of going through the training there, what do they win?
Well, it's mostly a bragging rights type of thing. We do have some pretty cool trophies. We've got some mugs and some other things to go to the riders. But really what this is about is a training exercise and opportunity for our motorcycle cops. We train very, very hard before we ever get on a motorcycle and start working the street. And to keep those skills sharp, we have to ride. And we have to ride cone patterns like this to keep our skills up. This is what's going to save us when we're out there working. Evasive maneuvers, collision avoidance, those kinds of things. And it's a heck of a lot of fun for us too. So we spend a fair amount of time putting these events together. There are a lot of them across the country, and they're a blast to watch. I think the public coming out today is going to have a really good time.
Absolutely, yeah. And how often do you have these training exercises?
We have exercises like this, and this is coupled with our annual traffic safety fair. This is our 5th annual event. We've done this thing every summer, usually when it's really, really hot,
oh, wow.
unfortunately. But today, hopefully, the climate will be a little bit cooperative. We do something like this once a year. Fairfield, our partners at Fairfield PD have one every year. The Contra Costa County Sheriff's Department has one in Lafayette. There are competitions that we go to in Nevada. Carson City Sheriff's Office has one. San Francisco PD has had one before. So it's something that there's kind of the traveling road show. All of these guys, or a lot of them that ride, that you might see today, ride together, and we've been riding together for many years, competing against one another.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people that come out there to watch you guys compete in this. What's it like for you to be able to interact with the public in a different way?
It's a lot of fun. And with all of the family-oriented stuff that we have going on with the bounce houses and the other stuff, we've got a bicycle rodeo for the little ones, that all of that stuff brings people out, gets us to interact with the community on a level that is, like you said, it is different than what we normally do. So when we have an opportunity to do that, we really enjoy it, the public enjoys it, and they get to see us having a little bit of fun, a little bit of a lighter note. We're not competitive, we're absolutely competitive with one another. So when we do stuff like that, they're going to see it. But the other side of it is, if, hey, somebody needs a hand, we're right there to help each other out, because that's the way it goes.
What a fun experience. And what time can people come out there to see you?
Our opening ceremonies are going to kick off here at about 8:30. The first motorcycle will go in at 9 o'clock. We will run throughout the day. Some of the things to be aware of: the speed course, as we call it, which is one rider in at a time. Their penalties are for cones down or for putting their foot down or something like that. Those will go from about 9 until 11 o'clock. We'll take a little bit of a break at that lunchtime-ish. We're going to have what we call the last man standing event, which is dramatic. That's a lot of fun. Essentially what we do is kind of clear some of the cones out of the middle, and we run all of the motorcycles in at the same time. Essentially, we're trying to get each other to penalize, right? We're trying to get people to put a foot down. So you'll see guys cutting each other off. You'll see guys trying to run each other into cones. There's no intentional ramming. It's not an aggressive thing, but it's a tactical thing. That'll be at around noon. We'll get started with round 2 of the speed event after lunch. And then at the end of the afternoon, we'll have a team event where 2 riders will be in the patterns at the same time, following each other through. And it's a coordinated effort. So there's a lot of stuff to see.
Yeah, right there in front of the Sunrise Mall. Officer Boley, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Good luck to you if you're competing.
I am competing. I'll be rider number 4. We'll see what happens.
Okay, we're rooting you on.
Go number 4.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Well, sometimes we have